Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream. I'm going to do your June the 8th just for today in a meditation. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Let's go ahead and get into the meditation. The title of today's meditation is The Only Requirement. This program offers hope. All you have to bring with you is the desire to stop using and the willingness to try this new way of life. That comes from IP number 16, entitled For the Newcomer. From time to time, we wonder if we're doing it right in Narcotics Anonymous. Are we attending enough meetings? Are we using our sponsor or working the steps or speaking or reading or living the right way? We value the fellowship of recovering addicts. We don't know what we do without it. What if the way we're practicing our program is wrong? Does that make us bad NA members? We can settle our insecurities by reviewing our third tradition, which assures us that the only requirement for membership is a desire to stop using. There aren't any rules that say we've got to attend this meeting, many meetings, or these particular meetings, or work the steps this way, or at this pace, or live our lives to suit these people in order to remain NA members in good standing. It's true that if we want the kind of recovery we see in members we respect, we'll want to practice the kind of program that's made their recovery possible. But NA is a fellowship of freedom. We work the program the best way for us, not for someone else. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop using. Just for today, I will look at the program I'm working in light of my own recovery. I will practice that program to the best of my ability. How wonderful. That's a beautiful meditation. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop using. And in order to benefit from that desire to stop using, there has to be some willingness to try a new way of life. And you can try that new way of life at any point in time during the course of your day, as many days in a row as you want, or not. That doesn't change the only requirement for membership. The only requirement is the desire to stop using, okay? So what happens sometimes, we get into this all or nothing mindset. We get into this mindset that if I don't work the steps this particular way at this particular pace, then I'm not really recovering. If I don't go to the meeting that everyone else goes to, not only will they think I'm not in recovery, but I don't feel like I'm a part of the fellowship, because that's a really popular meeting. And I should actually, anyone that's actually doing something in recovery is at that meeting. I'm not at that meeting. That's hogwash. No one has to attend any particular meeting. No one has to attend any particular convention. No one has to have any particular sponsor. There's some people that are known for sponsorship and they do a good job. They really enjoy It's a part of who they are. And there's people that do it because they feel obligated, or maybe their sponsor told them, yeah, it's time for you to start sponsoring. You've been around here for 10 years now and you haven't sponsored not one single person. All these newcomers that come here and have approached you about sponsorship, you've not agreed to give back to not a single one. Well, I do my service by chairing meetings. Okay. If that works for you, continue to do that. Right. So there's all of these ways of showing our gratitude for our recovery, but not all of those ways mean you are or you are not a member. The only requirement for membership is a desire to stop using, and you are a member when you indicate that you are. No one's fact checking whether or not you have a desire. How could they? It's not possible to fact check that. Today, let's look at our own recovery and not stack it up against someone else's. Comparison is one of the worst forms of self judgment, self degradation. It's not caring and it's not loving ourselves very well when we're always trying to match ourselves up against someone else, comparing ourselves. If someone came along and they said, you know what, I like you, but you're nothing like so and so. I don't want anything to do with you. You're not enough like this particular person. You don't share like them. You don't act like them. You definitely don't look like them. Your mind would tell you, okay, and I'm probably not supposed to have anything to do with you if you're constantly going to expect me to be like someone else because I am an individual. Yet we do it to ourselves all of the time. Today, I'm just suggesting that you stop, that I stop, we stop. Let's just stop comparing ourselves to others. Because at the end of the day, those people we're comparing ourselves to, they can't do the work for us. We can only do it for ourselves. And that comes from respecting our own process. Today, look at the program in light of my own, your own recovery. I will practice, you will practice that program to the best of our ability. It's so freeing to be able to be yourself. And that's what I want for everyone. Be yourself. My name is Mighty Stream, and I've enjoyed talking to you today. Have a beautiful day on purpose.